Howdy doody gamers, welcome to Retrocade. It's time to grab your snacks and silence those group chats, because today we're diving headfirst into the pixel-packed, passion-fueled world of indie games. These 5 indie titles are bold, weird, beautiful, and absolutely worth your time. No billion-dollar budget, no marketing machine, just pure creativity, pixels, and probably one emotional scene that'll break you unexpectedly. Make sure to stay tuned until the end, as we have a surprise for you. Wanderstop, a game that feels like sipping warm tea on a rainy day. At first glance, Wanderstop looks like a cozy game, where you run a little tea shop in a quiet forest. You brew herbal blends, serve forest folks, and take care of your garden. It's peaceful, it's wholesome. But here's the twist. You're not just making tea, you're healing yourself. You play as Alma, a former warrior who gave up battling to run this serene tea stand. The game slowly reveals her past and emotional scars, not through cutscenes, but by how she reacts to customers, to quiet moments, and to memory. No pressure, no timers, no fail states. You can chill, water plants, and decorate your space, from the minds behind the Stanley Parable. The game's music dynamically changes based on your emotional choices. The tea recipes are based on real herbal blends for calming the nerves, boosting focus, and relaxing muscles. So yes, you might accidentally learn about chamomile and valerian root. If you've ever felt burned out, wanted to pause life and make tea for woodland creatures, then Wanderstop is like a digital hammock for your soul.
At least 2 individuals in Europe are confirmed.
Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, the kind of game that feels like you walked into an art museum, solved a crime, decoded a cursed math textbook, and left questioning reality, all in one night. Imagine if Twin Peaks, The Witness, and a surreal Italian noir film had a brainchild. You arrive at an eerie, black and white hotel in the middle of nowhere, and you're not quite sure who you are, why you're here, or if what you're seeing is even real. This game assumes you're a genius. You'll scribble notes on paper, completely non-linear. You uncover chunks in any order, and everything connects. Fans are literally building shared Google Docs to crack the game's layered secrets. It's a community of digital detectives. If you've ever loved mysteries that don't give answers easily, got excited over puzzles that make your brain buzz, enjoyed stories where you decide what's real, then Lorelei and the Laser Eyes is a mind maze you'll love getting lost in. A game about digging a hole. Yes, that's literally the name. And yes, you really just dig a hole. But somehow it's so much more than that. You spawn in a peaceful, empty field. There's nothing but you and a shovel. No tutorial, just dirt, wind, ambient music, and the urge to dig. It's beautifully pointless on purpose. The deeper you dig, the more the game reflects you. No goals, no failure, no pressure. Just quiet dirt therapy. You'll hit layers of rock, you'll hear different sounds, maybe even find something. Some players have spent over 20 real-life hours digging, with 0 rewards, and they loved it. The game has no dialogue, but somehow makes you talk to yourself more than any game ever has. This game doesn't want to impress you. If you've ever needed a game where your brain could go offline but your heart stayed on, then this game is your strange little sanctuary. Blueprints. It's a roguelike puzzle game where you explore an ever-shifting mansion that refuses to stay the same. You're tasked with charting the layout of the mansion yourself, room by room, trying to uncover the truth behind its haunting atmosphere and the prince who once ruled it. The mansion rearranges every time you enter it. You don't memorize solutions, you learn how to think. You don't just play the game, you map it. Everything is elegant, unsettling, and mysterious. The house is random, but it follows a secret internal logic that you can master. Rooms aren't just decoration, they are riddles. It's a rare game where a physical notebook makes you feel like a genius detective. It's a roguelike, but without the usual chaos. Death isn't failure, it's research. If you've ever loved solving a mystery with no hand-holding, enjoyed mapping out dungeons in old-school RPGs, wanted a game that treats you like you can handle complex systems, then Blueprints is the mansion of your dreams.
It's a game of strategy. It's a game.
Super Komio Island. A game so retro, so bouncy, and so smooth. It makes your thumbs feel like they're back in 1994, but with better reflexes. Super Komio Island is a pixel-perfect indie platformer. Every jump, bounce, and roll feels right. It's billed as a bright, wholesome love letter to old-school 2D platformers, with colorful stages, relaxing exploration, and friendly gameplay. There's a grumpy cat named Mr. Scritch, and he's gone full evil and trapped all your adorable bird buddies inside magical gems. You play as Sandy, a little adventurer setting off on a bright and bouncy mission to rescue your feathery friends and put a stop to the feline madness. This isn't a "you will die 37 times on this spike section" kind of game. Super Komio Island is more about exploration, whimsy, and fun. Each world is lovingly built by a solo dev who clearly grew up on SNES magic. It's got energy, charm, and positivity for days. Encourages exploration, not perfection. It's not about pixel-perfect jumps. It's about what happens if I go this way. Super Komio Island is what happens when an indie dev makes a game with pure love. And honestly, it nails it. We've teamed up with the awesome developer to hook you up with some free game keys. Want a chance to win? Just drop a comment saying Super Komio Island below. Huge shout out to the devs for making this giveaway possible. Much love and good luck.